Good morning, Colorado. Welcome to a Hump Day edition of Local Biz Buzz. I'm your host, Larry Hers, and today in studio I have the House of Bread, Katrina and Alan. Welcome.
Thank you.
Hi.
What?
You. Hi, thank you.
Nice to be here.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Glad to be on the
Thanks
show.
for
I'm
having
excited
us.
that you guys are here. You guys are here because people DM me on Instagram and said, have you been to House of Bread? Have you been to House of Bread? You got to go try, what's it called?
Ajars.
Ajarski.
Ajarski. They're like, that's what you have to go try. And so I DM'd you. I'm like, will you come on? And now you're here. And now you brought the Ajarski.
Yes, the fan favorite.
All right, who's going to give me a little history of yourselves and your company?
I guess that's on me.
All right.
So we moved to Colorado. We're a family of 5. We moved to Colorado in 2009, and we came from LA, and we love the state. We love everything that it has to offer: the nature, the beauty, all the local businesses and how people are connected with each other.
Sure.
And we love that. And 10 years later, we decide to open up a bakery. So in 2019, we get up and we say, you know what, we're going to open up the first Armenian bakery here. And then
In California and LA, I assume these
LA
this
LA
is
has
normal.
so many. Oh
So
my
many.
God. Literally every corner
every-
you turn
every
has an
corner.
Armenian bakery.
Okay.
And the community is so large over there too.
Okay.
We didn't know a lot of families over here. We probably knew like 4 or 5. After we opened this place up, we just started. Like the community got larger actually.
Okay.
So that was like super, super exciting because not only are we sharing our culture and the food that we love and everything with the community, but we're also getting the Armenian community together.
For people at home, and actually me as well, where is Armenia?
it's a very small country located in the Middle East. So there's a lot of Islamic countries that surround it. There's Turkey, Iran, Azerbaijan,
Georgia.
yeah, all of those countries, and then right in the middle is the small 3 million population Christian Armenia.
You literally have to zoom in super close on the map to find the country. But,
How would you describe the cuisine of Armenia? What are you guys known for?
Well,
Is it
Fatty
Middle Eastern
foods?
food? Is it
dolma.
same
You know
like
dolma?
Yeah.
dolmas?
Yeah, that one. That one's super, super popular.
shish kebab.
Kebabs, yeah, shish kebabs, lula
Yeah,
kebabs.
that's
we're
also
super
something
popular
that
with
we offer at House of Bread. It's just not something that we could have,
I
brought
saw you
over
did
here.
some kind of sandwich with the kebabs, right?
Yeah,
And some kind of bread that you're making there?
yeah, and that's the
That's the Armenian bread.
yeah.
Okay.
Nakash. It's like super fluffy. It's like a flat-ish bread. White bread. Fluffy, really good. It's not like the bread that you can find at like King Soopers.
No,
or
it
Safeway
didn't
or
look like
anything.
it.
So yeah, that's
Where are you guys located?
Parker Road, and then Dayton. Parker
And what do you know the exact address?
2020 South Parker Road. Yeah.
Okay. And you've been there 2 years?
4 months.
4 months. We
Oh,
recently
I
opened up.
thought you said you opened. Oh, you thought about it in
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah.
No, we
Okay.
thought about opening it in 2019, and then that's when we started working on it. And then once we got the ball rolling, COVID hit.
Ah, okay.
Everything,
Yeah.
everything just stopped.
Took a
None
while.
of our workers were coming in. The office buildings were closed, so we couldn't go, and they couldn't help us out with our permits, the blueprints, and everything. So,
Right.
Got put on pause for a while, but
yeah, about like an 8-month process, it got extended to 2 years.
Which it looks like it worked
Yeah.
out okay.
I mean, it paid
We-
off in
we-
the
we
end.
can't
That's okay.
complain.
We're
Yeah,
not
we can't
complaining.
complain.
Okay, let's jump into all the different things you brought here because I don't know what any of this stuff is. We'll start with this guy right here. Tell people what it is. I mean, it's a jarski.
Yeah.
So it's a Georgian. Actually, it's called Ajarakan Khachapuri.
Oh, I like that better.
Yeah, it's
That
a
sounds
it's
really
a
good.
Georgian
It's a mouthful.
staple, but we just shortened it to Ajarski because it's just more simple to
Okay.
say. I hope it looks like a boat to you because
It
that's what we
does,
call. That's how we
yes.
explain it.
Canoe?
It's an egg boat. Yeah, it's a canoe.
Yeah.
It is stuffed with feta and mozzarella cheese. It's like
Yeah.
an entire. And then it has 2 over easy baked eggs on top with a little bit of spices on top.
And you do different versions of this as well. I've seen
We
did I
have
see a Nutella one?
3
Yeah, the
that's the
Nutella one,
sweeter version.
we recently introduced that. It's been getting a lot of love. Who doesn't like Nutella?
Yeah.
Loaded with.
But
food.
traditionally,
Oh, that's so good.
it's not a dessert. Traditionally, it's an entree.
Yeah, it's a savory dish
Savory,
like
not
this,
traditionally.
and it depends on where you go. You might find bigger servings that could feed like a 20-inch pizza. that's made for a lot of people.
Ooh.
Or you could find like mini ones for like snack or an entree size. Ours, typically it's enough for one person, but sometimes,
If you're really hungry, you can eat it yourself.
yeah.
This right here?
Yeah, I can eat
No
it myself.
problem. Oh, I
It's
take
not
that
a
down
problem,
easy.
trust me.
No, that's a perfect portion for me.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump into some of these pastries here. Is that all good? What do we got here?
Napoleon.
That's your Napoleon.
That is puff pastry, triple layered. It's in between each layer and around is vanilla custard, and it's covered in its own puff pastry crumbs with powdered sugar on top. That's our most popular.
Yeah, I
Like
can see
we
why.
literally go through, I want to say minimum 150 a day.
I gotta cut that.
And people don't just get like one when they walk in. It's like, can I have a box of 6?
You gotta close up.
Box of 12?
Crunch.
You like it right there?
Yeah.
All right, this guy here.
Yojik. That's what it's called.
All right.
You gotta say it after me.
All right,
Yojik.
say it. Yojik.
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 Yes.
Yojik.
Good
That's
job.
vanilla.
I didn't realize I was going to be tested today. I'm going to fail. All right, this guy is what?
That one is a double layered cake, vanilla cake, covered in its own crumbs. And it has the same vanilla custard as the Napoleon.
Okay. All right. Okay, this guy
That one is the same thing, just chocolate.
Okay. And then this guy here.
Honey cake, medevik, the Russian medevik.
Russian.
Yeah.
So we're not just an
We're an
Armenian place.
international bakery.
We've got a whole bunch of different
Okay.
cultures.
Same idea?
Bird milk.
What?
Oh no, he'll love the real name for this.
Petichi malako.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. Bird
That's
milk?
not too bad, yeah.
And what does that mean? What's in it?
It's a vanilla and slightly flavored, like honey flavored dough. It's like a cake. And then in between is a vanilla custard. We like vanilla custard.
Okay.
We use that for a lot
This
of
guy
our
here?
pastries. That one is bonchik.
Bonchik.
Yes.
Close enough, huh?
It is fried dough. We have that one, I believe is custard. We have custard filled, Nutella filled, apricot jam, strawberry jam, raspberry jam.
Is that Armenian?
That is.
That's
Alright.
ours.
Yes.
All right. This looks interesting. Okay, what is that guy?
Uzbek puff.
Uzbek puff.
We have an employee. She's from Uzbekistan.
Uh-huh.
That is her recipe. So we have like, we're not just an Armenian place. We have Russian. We have Turkish, Armenian, Uzbek, literally everything.
Okay.
But that is baked bread dough. Inside is, what kind of beef is beef or
Oh, it's got beef?
No, it's beef.
Beef.
It's diced up chuck beef.
I'm cutting this guy.
sauteed with onions. It's really good.
Has it got some sauerkraut or is that onions?
Onions.
Oh man. Dude,
It's soft.
you should
it's
smell that.
juicy.
Everybody cut that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, next few guys.
Those two are chachapuris.
Say it again.
Chachapuri.
Hachapuri?
Yes.
Close.
Stop!
That's
Everybody
a-
stop
it's a
laughing
good
at me.
attempt.
It's not,
It's a
I
good
didn't say I was an expert
It's
at
close. It's close. Very close. That one has ground beef, and then the
Oh.
other one has cheese,
Okay.
feta, and mozzarella. Those are puff pastry, savory
Okay.
puff pastry baked.
No idea what that is.
Berashki.
Barashki.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, not even close.
Deep fried baked, not baked, deep fried bread dough. We have potato filling, ground beef filling, and cheese filling.
Unfortunately, we didn't bring the cheese filling with us. We had these two available.
I'm good with what you got.
But those are
I'm
great.
not complaining. And this thing is really intriguing. I've been seeing this a lot on your gram.
Yes.
Yeah, that's aside from the jarski, that's another popular dish
That's the
that a
second
lot of
most
people
popular.
get. It's a really thin dough, like a really thin flat dough, and on top of it is a mix between chuck beef, vegetables, spices, and a whole lot of love.
So it's Armenian pizza.
Yes.
Armenian
that's what we call
style.
It.
Style
Yeah.
pizza. Okay. And you make different ones besides that?
Yeah, we have 4 toppings.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have ground beef, ground lamb, cheese, and za'atar.
Come on. You guys aren't ready to come visit this place yet? But wait, there's more?
Of course.
Come on.
Not done.
All right, let's get into these cakes real quick.
Those are just a few items of the large bindi selection that we have. Bindi is the brand of
Okay.
the cakes and cheesecakes. They are Italian. They are imported. And
Okay, this flavor here.
that one is ricotta pistachio.
Pistachio.
One of our most popular.
Yeah.
That's ultimate chocolate. Red velvet, chocolate chip cheesecake, chocolate temptation.
You know your products.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love all of them.
Really? What's your favorite?
Chocolate temptation.
Yeah, too chocolatey for me.
We have tiramisus. We have like 5 different tiramisus. We've got lots of stuff. Like if I stand here and explain literally
Well-
everything that we have, it's gonna take a while.
Well, we were DMing back and forth, they're like, how much can we bring? I'm like, well, that's an interesting question. I'm like, you can bring as much as you want, but we'll be here a long time talking about it. I think you brought the perfect amount to people get a really good idea of what you're doing over there.
Yeah.
Give them the address again, give them the website.
Address is 2020 South Parker Road, Unit A, but you don't need that. I mean, our sign is up there. You'll see a large, big yellow House of Bread. It's in Denver, 80231 zip code.
What's the website?
You can say that.
Oh, yeah.
I'll let him say one.
And they're brother and
Come
sister,
on.
by the way.
You
House
allowed
of-
me to.
Houseofbreadinc.com.
She didn't even let me say it. Did you see that?
It took too long.
Okay.
Houseofbreadinc.com, INC. Yeah.
All right.
And you work there, and your parents are
Yes,
there, and
family business.
we're a nice
We're
family
in it
business.
100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What should I try for my first bite of Armenian food
Savory or
pastries?
sweet. I mean, it's
Before-
still like breakfast technically. Go for that.
Yeah, before this
How
gets
am
a
I
little
gonna-
bit colder and harder, I recommend you break off a little piece of the
Okay.
end.
I'm like, am I
and
picking
mix
this
it
thing
all
up?
together.
Okay. You got that, Josh? Yeah. I'm dipping.
Mixing
Yum.
the egg and cheese together.
I know my wife right now is like, 'cause she's one of those that won't eat over easy egg like that.
Oh.
But that is just a perfect bite right there.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you two. Thanks for
You as
coming
well.
in.
Thank you for having
Check
us.
them out, House of Bread. People are freaking out about this place, and now I know why. We'll see you at 11:30 for What's for Lunch. We have Sonny's breakfast coming in, so I'll be having breakfast twice today. Let's eat. Oh, dude. Ha! That's so
Tell
good.
me that it's